It's the 2K Sports Pregame Show.
Hey, y'all. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. The action tonight will be happening out in Los Angeles, where the Clippers will be going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And for Oklahoma City, you look at how this roster is constructed, the types of plays they run. They're looking to match up well against every style of opponent, and tonight will be a great test of that. And tonight, Danilo Gallinari takes the floor, has the height of a power forward, the game of a small forward. Kenny, what does he give this team?
Scoring efficiency. You know, lots of threes, lots of free throws, lots of versatility.
Impressive skill level for his size, can shoot from a standstill and put the ball on the floor.
That does it for us. Kevin Harlan with a call, and we will see y'all later.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. A contest in the West. We'll see if the Los Angeles Clippers can deliver the goods here at home. And Steve, tonight, a lot of players who are very, very explosive. It could basically be one long highlight reel tonight.
It is. We have some guys that you get a chance to jump out of your seat and scream. When you see guys getting dunks, the quickness off the dribble, I mean, I'm impressed, Kevin, to watch the athleticism to go along with the skill set.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Inside pairing is Grant and Adams. Robertson and George fill out the wings. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of this game.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. The Clippers in the past few seasons, Greg, have completely overhauled their roster. They are making some serious changes here.
Practically nobody from the team 2 years ago is still with the franchise. It was a complete teardown, and they felt they needed to hit the reboot, but Jerry West knows what he's doing, though, and he's done this before with great success.
And here's George, after Gallinari made the last three-pointer. Here's Grant. Here's Adams. Banked in off the glass. Adams has got his first points in this one.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gallinari against Grant. A nice shot by Gallinari. Gallinari's got 5 now.
So much of his offense is perimeter-oriented. Good to see Gallinari attack inside.
Over to the left wing. Westbrook lays it up and banks it in.
A guy who converts well at the rim, you like to see the aggression there.
You really like him setting the tone early. Physical, challenging guys to stop him.
Now here's Green. Poke loose. Outside Westbrook. Good if it goes. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Tie game in Los Angeles. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
So far, they've been active, scoring the basketball, built up a little lead here, and looking good.
The play calling has been perfect, backed up by beautiful execution. They've certainly captured the moment in that first quarter.
Here's Robinson. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Lou Williams out there with Robinson. Then it's Garrett Temple. Then it's Wilson Chandler. And it's Harrell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Thunder went into free agency with a lot of question marks, but ended having a big summer.
Able to retain Paul George, and that was the first and largest key. Getting a player like Noel for cheap was also a big help for this group. The Thunder were at a fork in the road last season, but this team now as dangerous as ever.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Clippers are going in a new direction. Now, Coach Doc Rivers said, we had a shot. I don't think anybody understands how hard it is to win a title. Until you do that, you're going to be frustrated a lot and have to make tough decisions. Kevin?
Well, they're trying to make the right decisions to rebuild better than before, DA. Thanks. Oklahoma City trailer. Schroeder, right side. Here's Ferguson. Here's Noel. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Soft interior defense. You know he's going to be aggressive.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Robinson finds Chandler. And here is Williams. Makes it off the glass.
You see the toughness of Williams. Won't shy away from contact.
Williams against Schroeder. Lets the three fly. It doesn't go for him. So the Clippers will take it the other way. To the paint, here's Robinson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
This is a guy who knows how to orchestrate an offense. Terrific lead pass.
Schroeder surveying the floor. In the corner, George with it. Here's Robinson. He knocks it down right at the buzzer.
That's a shot he'll never forget, as dramatic as they come.
A thrilling way to finish this one.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Doc, what do you think you'll see from them in the second half?
Well, they're moving the ball. They're just playing to the hot hand, and we got to expect that. So let's not let anyone get hot. That would be nice.
Always the coach's mantra. Thanks, Doc. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. They really touched on the right formula in the second quarter as they were able to pull out to a 6-point lead before the halftime break. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, there was a big spark from the bench in the first half. Sometimes you're hoping for your reserves to come in and just hold court, but they didn't do that. They actually got better.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
Well, on offense, I like to see them play inside out more. Attack the basket, generate easy points. And then once the defense collapses, kick it out to the perimeter for open looks. Trust me, I know. Rick Fox, Big Shot Bob, that's all we did.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Steve, in the NBA, you know exactly how much your peers are making. Do contract numbers ever bring out animosity between players?
Yes, they do, Kevin. I mean, really? When you look at some guys, you see those guys starting to say, I'm putting up better stats than him, but he's making more money. And then it becomes the elephant. Guys do know exactly what other players make, and sometimes there can become some animosity between the two.
Oh, that's and on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. The forwards, George and Grant. Westbrook and Robertson, the backcourt. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. Now, here is George. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Clock at 4. Grant kicks to Robertson. Nailed from three-point land.
If the defense is going to keep giving him those shots, you know he has the confidence to knock them down.
Outside, Green. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Westbrook. Takes it from 10. No good off the back of the rim.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
To the inside, Robertson. 2 points. That one goes. Robertson's got 5 points so far.
Getting the half off to a good start here already with some penetration.
Those are the kind of looks you want to get coming out of the break. Get it in tight. Get those high-quality chances in the paint.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Deep 2 from Beverly. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Boy, he loves that mid-range jumper. Just fails to create enough room to operate.
Robertson the pass to Westbrook. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Gallinari is out there with Patrick Beverly. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. Then it's Williams. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Grant against Gallinari. Belton inside the three-point line. Rebound by Harrell. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Gallinari, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Gallinari's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Clippers. Right side, Felton. Grant outside. And a miss there on the triple. The Clipper shooting has been sensational, 75% for the game. And it's Gallinari missing. Thunder trailing by 5. Westbrook kicks to Adams. Right side, Westbrook. Sinks it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And it's the fearlessness of Westbrook. It's really refreshing to watch. When he's deep inside, he just goes right at you.
Now, here is Gallinari.
Anytime you need a bucket, Gallinari looks to provide. Takes a lot of pride in his game.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're down by 5. There's 42 seconds left in the game. A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Danilo Gallinari.
And when a player scores over half his team's points, you know he's going to be our pick. Even when he's been the exclusive focus of the defense, they just haven't been able to keep him in check. A tremendous individual effort.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He told him this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If we make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
The shot by Williams, no good.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Well, that is NBA level right there.
It's the way the game is supposed to be played. Guys competing at the highest level.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
Another thing coaches love about Williams, he's a high percentage free throw shooter who gets to the line often.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Big time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 3. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And right now, you can go for the 2 and then a quick foul or go for the home run.
Let me tell you my vote. Whatever's the best look and takes the least amount of time.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Right between the eyes. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
In this half, a more entertaining one. The pace has picked up, tougher defense, better ball movement.
Los Angeles calls timeout. The score is tied at 24. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Green. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From 18 feet away, it falls!
Game on the line. You need a guy who's willing to step up and deliver that sweet Lou.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. With Lou Williams, you made some big shots to get the win tonight.
I just wanted to stay aggressive. You know, shoot or shoot. That's what we're supposed to do. I've always been a confident guy, never got down on myself, so I just continue to be aggressive and just concentrate on the first shot.
Lou, nobody has ever doubted your confidence. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.